Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. I'm Connie Douglas from Great Stamping with Connie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in wet and soggy Wasaga Beach, Ontario, Canada. It's been a rainy day, but that's okay. I have been in the craft studio. I have one of my helpers here. We are working furiously getting ready for my upcoming girls' getaway retreat. It's just over a week away, and there is lots and lots and lots to do. So we are working at it. It's coming together very nicely, but it's busy, busy, busy for sure. So anyway, somebody told me earlier this week, actually a couple people told me that they had received a friend request from me on Facebook, which usually means you've been hacked and you have to go in and change your password and blah, you know. Anyway, so I did all that stuff, and no one else has told me that they got a friend request. So I think I nipped it in the bud. However, I don't use Facebook on my tablets. Um, I have an old tablet that sits down at this table, actually, and I just use it when I'm doing my Facebook Lives so I can see your comments. And then my newer tablet that actually works and does a few things, but I don't go on Facebook on it. I try not to fall down that rabbit hole too often. It can suck your time, and this has been a particularly busy week, so I definitely have not been doing that. So both of these devices say, sessions timed out, you need to log in. Okay, not a problem. I changed my password. I know what I changed it to. It's all good. The old tablet has an unexpected or unknown error. The new tablet opens up Facebook and it keeps flashing and flashing, like refreshing over and over and over. And then it says session expired. Please log in, or please log out, or I don't know, something that I cannot do because it doesn't give me a screen to do it. So clearly things are not going well in my Facebook/ tablet world. It's just a very long way of me saying, I cannot see your comments, but please leave them. I will go back and check for them later and reply to you if you had questions or anything. So, please do leave comments. And I'll ask that you also please share this video. I would love to have you share this with your friends. I would love to meet more people. I'd love to get to know a whole lot more people in my area, but anywhere really. Crafters, crafters are we are a good special kind of people, and always great to have more of them come along for the ride. So um, please do share. And if you are not on my mailing list, shame on you, but you need to get on because that's where I tell you about all the awesome things that are going on, both within my craft studio and at Stampin' Up! In general. Couple big things from Stampin' Up! Right now: free shipping. So if you have seen my Great Stamping with Connie Facebook page, or if you are on my email list, you will know that there is free shipping right now on orders of $100 or more, and that's just until Friday. But if you place an order, a qualifying order, and you get the free shipping, there's also an extra bonus from me that I will send to you as my thank you for your order. So just till Friday. So make sure you take a peek at that now because that's tomorrow. The other awesome thing that's going on right now is a join promotion. We have a special, super special deal if you want to become part of the Great Stampin' Believers team, family, group, community, our crafting community. And we would love to have you join us. We are a really, I'm going to say, a fun bunch of people that love to craft and love to share and love to inspire and help and encourage and support and all those things. And so I would love to have you become a part of that. Right now, if you join, you can get $165 worth of product and you will pay just $48. Um, no shipping. So, and you get a free paper pumpkin kit. And so it is an awesome deal. And that is on until the end of October, just till the end of October. So if you have any questions about free shipping, which ends tomorrow, or the join offer that ends at the end of this month, reach out to me and we can chat and see if it's something that is a good fit for you. Placing an order is always a good fit. I mean, who doesn't want more craft supplies? And there is some awesome stuff. Check out the online store. You will see some beautiful things. So, okay, that's what I have. Shall we head down to the crafting area? Okay, I have a whole lot of lights shining on this. My intention for this fall, now that I'm pretty much home from the cottage, is to try and get my camera straight. This is my camera stand that is sort of on its last legs, I think. I find crumbly bits on my workspace. Um, anyway, I have not moved to the other side of my room yet. My thought is that I'm going to go out the back, where the window is behind me. Back there. Yeah, right back there. That table. It's a little messy right now. I need to clean it off. I have just brought all my craft room stuff home from the cottage, so it's a little chaotic in here, especially since we're cutting and making more pieces and mess and piles of things, and it's all wonderful. It's a crafter's world. What can I say? Okay, so today we are going to play with some new things. Did I mention as part of the Stampin' Up! Family, you get early access to products? It's a fact. And so for today, we are going to play with Brushed with Beauty. And this, it's a suite. I might have ordered the whole suite because it's lovely. And if you order the whole suite, it's just one number. It's so much more efficient. Yeah, that's it. So these are the designer series papers. We're going to use a couple of these today, but they are so pretty. You ready? Look at this. Isn't that lovely? Ah, it does not show up nearly as nice on camera. I understand that, but it is lovely. It's tones of color. So this is Calypso Coral, but it's not quite as bright as our cardstock. And this is Darling Duckling, which is pretty much true to the cardstock. This is I don't tone or shade or I don't know. Anyway, this is Secret Sea, but it's much lighter than the cardstock. There's also Lost Lagoon, little bits in these leaves, and Petal Pink, which is never really pink. It's kind of a blush, a peachy sort of color. But anyway, same thing here. Look at this. This is so pretty. So those are the fronts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, that's all of them. And then the backs are, typical backs, kind of single tone, but like, look at that. Isn't that, look, that's Mossy Meadow. Uh, this is probably Lost Lagoon. Isn't that interesting? Ooh, I hadn't really looked at that before. I just pulled this out recently because I was like, oh, I need to do something for Craft Spot. What are we going to do? We're going to play with something new and exciting. Um, so very, muted colors in that it's one or, one or two. But yeah, beautiful stuff. Loving it, loving it, loving it. So that is the paper. And I'm gonna get this this tablet out of the way because clearly I can't log into it right now, not without trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, so that is the designer series paper from the suite. Also in the suite, there are two bundles. Oops, one I just dropped one of the dies on the floor for. And the other one I seem to have lost somewhere. Oh dear. And this has gotten stuck. I'm going to pull this off. Okay. So there's one of the die sets called Petals of Beauty. There's the pieces there. Can you see that? So this is what had fallen on the floor. And this actually was up there, and this was down here. There we go. And so there is the die set. But look, like you don't even need to stamp some of these things, and you can make beautiful flowers and leaves and things. And there is a stamp set that goes with that, and I put it somewhere safe. Oh, goodness. Here we go. Nobody panic. I found it all. Okay, so this is the stamp set that goes with it. So there's the two-step flowers, similar, kind of similar to the die cuts. Here's two-step leaves, some flowers, some flowers. So this is awesome. This would be just full of detail when you stamp this. I have not played with this yet. To say it's very, very new, very fresh. And then we have these dies. So we have some sentiment shapes, and then we have the words just and because, and we have layers. Look at all that layering. Isn't that lovely? So here's this is our new packaging, by the way. So there is the detail, and then there's a layer that goes around it, and then there's another layer. Or maybe it's just, is it the same size? It almost looks like it is the same, but again, brand new, right? We are learning together. Well, this has a little more, oh, no. But it's, oh, it is, okay, so we have two outlines, two dies of the, not positive whether it's different or not. This might, one might fit the stamping and one just creates. Not positive, gotta play with it. Anyway, yes, lots of dies there. And then the stamp set, which is there, has lots of great words and some actual phrases. You're a great friend. It's your birthday. I appreciate you. I think you're amazing. You've been on my mind. I love you. And then there's some mix and match things, right? You're so lovely. I love you. Nope. Anyway, you're so kind. Um, you're so sweet. So you can make different phrases with that. All right, so that's that stuff. Let me just stick this back on here so it doesn't fall on the floor again. We go. I'm going to end up using something from here, so I'm going to pull it off. But anyway, it's good for now. Okay, so that's the two stamp and die bundles. And now let's do some crafting, shall we? So here is a card that I made earlier today. And we're going to use this layout and recreate it. But I thought I'd switch it up a little bit, you know, show you some different colors, show you a different piece of paper. So I decided on this piece of paper. And hopefully you can see if I hold it up here, there's little blue petals in here. And they are probably Secret Sea on the outside with little tiny dashes of Lost Lagoon. But it's clearly it's not as intense as Secret Sea. There's Secret Sea. So you can see that that coordinates very nicely. But then I thought, well, what about Lost Lagoon? And it coordinates with that as well. So then I thought, let's do them both, shall we? So I have cut enough supplies, at least I hope I have, to make two. I haven't cut this piece yet, and I haven't punched my circle yet. But you know, I have a lot of what I need. So shall we craft? I think you know, I'm gonna say lack of sleep is kicking in. I sleep really, really well, just not long enough, it seems. I got some funny light going on there. We're just gonna do that and fix that. Um, so I'm sleeping well when I sleep, but I'm not sleeping late. And then I wake up usually, unfortunately, between about 5 and 6 in the morning, and then it's like, okay, so today you have to, and you have to, and you need to, and did you make a note about, and and we all know that is kind of the kiss of death. So then I end up getting up early, and depending what's going on and how totally sleepy I am, I might try and have a little nap in the afternoon sometimes, but yeah, that's not happening right now because it's been busy and Bev was here and you can't really say, oh, you keep working. I'm going for a nap. Suppose I could, but anyway, I did not. So yeah, so I'm down a few pints of sleep is it's my story. I'm going to stick with it because it's all I got. Okay, so oh, I didn't tell you about this embossing folder. This is also part of this new suite. I will grab the package in a moment because I want to get the name right. Just gonna move that up, hopefully into the camera area. Yes, we're good there. Make sure yes, looks good. Keep toting myself. Okay, the new embossing folder. Beautiful pattern. And it is a beautiful pattern. It's diamondy things and double diamonds and little uh crisscross in the center of it. And it's lovely. So that is also part of this suite. And there are, of course, gems, which those are some of them there. We will use some more on these cards, I'm sure. So these are part of the online exclusive products, which means all it means is that they are online and you won't see them in any printed catalog. They're called exclusive because they're exclusively online. They're not exclusive to demonstrators or any particular group, but you won't see them in any of our catalog releases. But that allows Stampin' Up! To put out fresh product so much sooner and faster than in the olden days. So we get some new goodies to look at and play with and all that every 2 months. Like, how awesome is that? Oh, excuse me. So these are part of the November online exclusive. So they will be available for purchase to customers in November. But as demonstrators, we always get early access. So we get things before they sell out and before anybody else. So we can play with them that much sooner. So if you are interested in joining our Great Stampin' Believers family, you could add these to your starter kit. And then you too could have these in October. So anyway, oh, good. Okay, so I cut a bunch of stuff and I don't because I wasn't quite sure which way we were going to go with some of this. So I am just putting these pieces of designer series paper onto the border pieces that I cut, or the frame pieces, or however you want to refer to those. But I made this quite narrow, so just enough to give a little definition. And you'll see here that this is Lost Lagoon on Lost Lagoon, so it's a little tricky to see. So I was thinking maybe we would want to do this, but I'm not sure because I'm bringing in a whole other color just for one little border area. Don't know. Now, depending what we're doing, we could do the circle in this color, and that might kind of tie it all together because I do have I do have cardstock here to do that, punch circles. So this is my what a 2-inch circle punch, which I love. Uh, circle punches. Like what an awesome thing, right? You don't have it, get it. You need it. So if we do that, that might kind of tie that all together. The other thing that we need to do is cut something to go on there. So here are some of our choices. There's this thick leaf that I have here. There's also this thin leaf, and there are some flowers. What about a small flower on there? What do we think? I don't know whether I brought enough papers to do that, but let's let's give it a go. Okay, so I have darling duckling. Oh, look, we could do it with some of these things, right? Okay, let's give that all a go. So I have my mini cut and emboss here. Remove some of these things a little bit out of the way. Set this puppy up. There we go. And let's cut, okay, so I'm going to cut the full flower in Darling Duckling. And I think, yes, I didn't have Darling Ducklings. Well, it was new in the spring, but I won't have a whole lot of scraps of it. Well, I do, but it's in my cottage cardstock. I take full sets of cardstock to the cottage for the summer because I need it. I would go nuts trying to just pick and choose and know what to take and everything. So my all my scraps at the cottage, I just put them in the front of the cardstock package because I don't have the whole big setup that I have at home. So when I went into my cabinet to um to get some scraps of Darling Duckling, there really weren't any because, as I say, it's quite new and it came out in April, and I went to the cottage in May of April. So I have not done a lot of crafting at home over the summer. So okay, so we're gonna do a flower and an outline. Oh, you know what I should have on this? I really should have adhesive sheets. That would make my life so much easier. But yeah, they're over on the other side of the craft studio. So guess what? Green glue it will be. Okay, a little bit of wiggling and jiggling as I run this through. And we'll see how this looks. Maybe we'll check and see what we think of this before we uh, cut the second one. Or shall we just cut the second one? Just be brave and do it, right? Just do it. Okay, where's my... Okay, so there's those pieces. I'm just going to run the other colors through. We'll bring this back in, and then we will be, I believe, never say never, right? Okay, just going to cut this off. Then this on here, and where's I need a piece of, I don't, no, secret seed. Where's my other die? There it is. How big is this? This is 1.5. Okay, so ooh, that's interesting. I'm gonna put this up here and put this on there. Put this guy on here. I know you can't see that all that well, but just give me a moment to get it run through, and then then I will show you what everything that I have done. Whoopsie. We moved it. Bring that down a little bit. There we go. More wiggling and jiggling. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to close this up, assuming I'm done with it. You know, it's my thought. I might not be. We might be getting that out again, but for now, I do think I'm finished with it. Okay, and so here's what we have. We have two Darling Duckling flower vases and two tops in different colors. And I'm just going to put the dies over there so that I don't lose them. Okay, now, first time I've done this too. So give me a minute while I see. I think these go together. That was my assumption. Maybe they don't. What else would this be? Oh, this could be for a stamp, one of the stamps. No. Yeah, well, it could, but has to go together, right? Doesn't it? Doesn't have to, I guess. Where did I go? So this comes that way, this way, this way. Look, it's one of the stamps. These two might not actually go together. I just kind of assumed that they did, but da-da. Not having stamped the stamp yet, I'm and someone's probably out there commenting going, well, you do this with it or you do that. And yeah, I don't think these two later actually. Oh, could they layer? Kind of ish. An awkward layer. I don't think so. Hey, perhaps we're going to use leaves. And I'll play with this more later. Yeah, I'm not sure they're meant to go together because this is a flower. So this would die cut a stamped image. I will have to investigate further. In the meantime, look at, see, we're not done with the with the cut and emboss machine, but let's so what are we going to do here? What color do we want? Do we want Darling Duckling leaves? That seems perhaps a little odd. Don't know. Darling Duckling. Could do this. Could do this. Yeah, this could work. Look. This. Yes, I think perhaps that would be lovely. I can get one on here. Oh, don't know if I can get both. I might have to cut another piece, but that's okay. I have a whole sheet, so nobody panic. But we can need this back. Okay. This on here. See if I kind of put it down to the corner. If I do it this way, will I be able to sneak the other one around in? I don't know, but we'll do it this way, and then we will come back and check. We will see. Now this one I definitely should have a sticker sheet under, but again, they are over there and I am over here. So we will green glue it. And I don't have my dye brush here either, but that's okay. Look, oh, that's quite lovely. Can you see that? Isn't that pretty? It's quite nice. And then since I don't have my dye brush, we'll just poke all those out. And let's see. Oh no, this is not going to fit. We're going to have to cut another piece of paper. That's okay. I'll put that in there. And then I need my trimmer again. At least it's all close, right? Well, no, the sticker sheets are not, but you know, the other pieces, the other things are. So what is this? This is not quite 2 inches. This is like 1 3/4 inches. Will be plenty, I think. Okay, I am doing this off screen, I realize, because there's just not enough space. So I just cut a 1 3/4 inch strip so that it will fit nicely into the mini cut and emboss. Okay, there we go. Need a top plate for this. Don't. I would say last time now, but you know, I have learned not to make comments like that. Okay. There we go. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Out. There we go. There's a second one. I have little bits all around, but that's okay. So this. Oh, and the other thing that we were going to do, well, we need to do, we need a sentiment. So I was going to use the It's Your Birthday because I think that's really cool. Fun sentiment. So I am just cutting some 1/2 inch strips from some these. That's just about the sum total of the scraps in my scrap folder for Darling Duckling, but I'll have more now. And what do we think? Now we could do both of these in Secret C because if we do it like this, we're putting Secret C on both cards. So let's do that, shall we? And I don't, no, I don't think I could have gotten both of them in one strip. So is it, it's quick, almost right. We'll take another look at it in a minute and see if we need to flip that over and do it a second time. It's so difficult on camera when you're looking on an angle. So no, oh, that one's better. How's this? It's a little crooked. It's not bad. Let's try it once more, and then we'll take the best 2 out of 3. Kind of like baseball. 7-game series for the Blue Jays. World Series. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you are a baseball fan or not, but if you want to hang out with me, it would really help if you love the Blue Jays. I do love my Blue Jays. I'm more than happy to have all the bandwagon fans come and join me, but I have loved them for many, many years. So, yeah, they're doing well. And we are hopeful. We are hopeful that this is our year. So, okay, little snip, little snip. Nice little angle ends on there. Hope I did that on the right side. I think I did. Okay, there we go. So, what do we think? I know I'm asking you a question, but I can't see what your reply is. Hmm. I think that will work. Is the yellow or is the lost, like the mixing of the blues, is that okay, do we think? Thinking, hoping. Sure. It'll work, eh? We're gonna do it. Okay, so here goes. I'm gonna put dimensionals on both of these. Just to give this card some nice pop. In the middle, just because we don't want the middle to sag. Here comes Oscar. So Oscar wasn't down here all day. He usually comes down right around the time of my Facebook Live, and he came down just a little bit earlier today. And Bab's like, does he just know that it's almost 4 o'clock? And it's like, yeah, probably. There he, oh, look, he missed the camera. The good boy, Oscar. And now he's heading down onto to other places he's not really supposed to be, but he knows he gets away with more when when I'm doing my Facebook Lives, I think. They're so smart, aren't they? They just know. Oh yeah, mom's busy, so we can do whatever we want. Break out the treat bucket. It's in the cupboard, they can't get it, so. Okay, get this one onto here. So the beauty of this diamond folder is that you can kind of use it depending on where your diamonds fall and how big your paper is, but you can kind of use it to help see if you're putting your piece on straight. And I don't think I quite did on that one. We're gonna pull him over a smidge. That was too much of a smidge. And I kind of pushed it down. It's still sticky. Okay. Now I am going to glue this onto my circle. So I'm going to put my glue just in the center section here. I'm going to try to be very stingy with it. Never works well when you're trying to get your glue going, does it? There we go. Okay, hopefully. I'll put a piece of cardstock right over that so I don't lean in it. Come on. This is trying to squeeze very gently. I don't want a whole bunch of glue on here. Okay. This would be good with a sticker sheet. And you wouldn't even have to do sticker sheet on the whole thing because you really only need it to adhere in this center part. But anyway. Okay. It's just it feels very lonely with no Facebook comments to watch. It's like I didn't even think about needing to log in again. And I should have known. Had to do it on my computer. But, oh well, I will get it set up for next time. Okay, so there we go. There are those, and they are going to go onto our card. So I'm going to use Tape Runner. It's quick and easy. I'm a Seal Plus gal. Some people prefer Seal. I prefer Seal Plus. It's my adhesive of choice. Should have put this over more so I could dangle that a bit more, but I didn't. So it's going to go right there. How about this one? Can this one? No, this one can dangle even less. Okay. That's okay. It'll just, no, I wanted over a little bit. So I guess my yellow is going to have to, oh, what if I turn it this way? There we go. See, it's a circle, just turn it. And then we are going to put dimensionals on our sentiment. Will these fit? They will. Just have to be careful about where you put them. Oh, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. I want it just on this edge, and this one should just go flat because this piece is already popped up. So I'm going to put a dimensional on this end, and then that's going to sit right on there, flat. Okay, everybody understands that. That's so it stays even. Otherwise, we'll have a we'll have a tilt to us, which would not, not be shocking, I don't suppose, right? But not really what we're at. So, right about. So I just need to make sure this is straight. Same thing. This one, why does this not look? It's because I didn't glue this down, did I? Okay, so, I need some glue under all of this to hold it all in place. There. Better. Just give it a little press, and then we'll see where this one's going to go. I don't know why this is. These are all the same dimensionals. It's like it. Oh, look, that's my problem. It's not out to the edge enough. Okay, take this, lift this right up. Can we lift this up without destroying it? Oh, come on, baby. You can do it. There we go. Okay, so this needs to be further out to the edge. So I'm just going to take this off. I'm going to start that over right at the outer edge and make sure that it's over the edge. Otherwise, things aren't even. So worried about having it straight. Messed up having it even. There, that is sitting so much better. This one, I'll put it there. Okay, so this one I think I want out a little bit further as well. Put that right at the edge. Okay, and then this can just go kind of anywhere because it will be sitting properly this time. Sure that's straight and press it down. There we go. Okay, we have saved it all from being a big mess. Okay, there we go. Now, gems. What do we have for gems in here? So these are the new gems, and they are lovely. They do pick up this. Or the white, maybe the white, eh? Do we think? White on somewhere? Let's see here. Okay. Oh, that's almost unscrewed all the way. What's going on with that? Okay, so why don't we do one in here? Oh, yeah. Lovely, aren't they? Oh, they're all shiny. There. My putty is very sticky. Here. Yeah, yes, I think that works. We could do this guy. Do we want I want the tan ones on here? Hmm. Decisions, eh? Let's see. This one's lovely too. So they're both either one, right? They all work. Do we want to go over to here? We could go over to here with this as well. There we go. I did the other one down at the bottom on the other card. The other card's slightly different, but that's okay. It's I'm casing myself, which is copy and selectively edit. So I copied my first card for my second and third, and I edited things a little bit. I changed up the die cut, I changed up the colors and the paper, changed up the gem placement, but definitely inspired by the original. So there's the original, and then the two new ones. There we go. Okay. So there you have it. This is, as I say, Petals of Beauty, brand new suite, coming in November, unless you are a demonstrator, then you can get early access. Okay, I could move them down because they're very high, but then I get those lights shining on this glass mat. When I move, I'm leaving the glass mat here, and I'm going to go back to graph paper because the glare just kind of, I'm not a fan. Anyway, that's what I have for you today. Beautiful, beautiful paper. I think it's a fun layout. Great dies. Need to play with some of those dies. Need to play with the stamps. Figure out what coordinates with what. But that one solid flower that I cut out, that definitely matches one of the stamps. So I will have a go with some of those things and watch for future cards that pull it all together the way it's supposed to be pulled together, not me learning. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and feel free to share this video. I would love to have you share it with your friends or family. All right, everyone, take care, and I look forward to crafting with you again really soon. Bye for now.